Don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice.
How about days off? One day, but not today.
How bad do you want this?
You want to become best. You want to become champion. And now you want to say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
I've never been somebody who's given up, and I didn't want to give up in that moment. So for me, I thought there was a different road that I could go down. I went 5 or 6 straight years without missing a single day. Doesn't matter a holiday, a birthday, if I'm sick, this or that, it doesn't matter. I wanted to make that sacrifice to do something nobody else has ever done. So for me to go 5 or 6 straight years, that meant I had 52 extra days a year. But also in the sport of swimming, if you take 1 day off, it takes you 2 days to get back to where you were. That's where I'm getting 6 years straight. So I'm getting that much more ahead of them, getting that much more work. I'm in that much better shape. I wasn't racing anybody else. I was racing myself. I didn't care what anybody else did. If I went the times that I had on my goal sheet, I knew there was not another soul on that planet that could have done the times that I had written down. There were days where I didn't want to get out of bed. There were days where I'm sore, I can't move, I don't want to swim, I'm tired, I don't feel well, this, that, the other. I'm sure we all have days like that. If you really want something, and if you care about something that much, it doesn't matter if you're not super successful the first time. Because it's something that you're truly passionate about. You're gonna get up and do it again, do it again, do it again. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It doesn't matter how hard it is to get there. If you really want something, there shouldn't be a damn thing in this world that should stand in front of you and accomplishing that goal. And that's the bottom line. Because our mind, if we put our mind to something, we can accomplish truly everything.
Victims see their past as their fate. Champions see their past as their origin story. And so a lot of people are living through their origin story right now, or they're living through the very reason that they'll never be successful, but it could be the exact same situation. And the only difference between either character is the actions they choose to take, which means that if you're waking up in your main player character today in this moment, as weird of a construct as this is, the past doesn't exist. It's just gone. It's not anywhere. And so the only thing that we actually have control over is the actions that we take right now. And it's a weird eraser of time to when you really start thinking that like it's only exists in chemicals in my brain, but it doesn't exist right now to think about the past that way. But in some ways it's also very freeing because it means that I get to start with no baggage. And in some ways for me, it makes the present feel light.
When I say do your best, people sit and go, oh yeah, okay. No, when's the last time you actually did your best? Like, I don't train to run marathons, but I know if I gave my best, I could run a marathon right now, first try. If I gave my best, life depending.
Everybody judges by success of money or business accomplishments or games you won and things like that. The true measure of success is how happy are you? If you get up every day and you're really happy and you really do enjoy and love your life and you love doing, you're surrounded by people you love doing it with, you could not be more successful. And it doesn't have to be this, my life and what I do. It can just be your own version of whatever makes you happy every day. That is the key to success.
If you want revenge for the bad things that have happened in your life, start with the version of you that hasn't lived up to your potential.
So I think a lot of us have the battle of the other self that we're, the lesser version of ourself that we're trying to kill every single day. And so a lot of times we have this desire to point the blame finger externally, but wherever you point finger of blame, power follows. And so whoever I blame for the life I have is the person who I give all the power over my existence, over my circumstances. And so it hurts, but if you turn the finger inwards and you start saying, I don't like my life. The person that I need to punish or get back at is the real person who got me here, which is me.
If you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer, your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. You have to dive in that to find more. Because if you're not willing to go in there and face yourself, I can find anything. You can live right here on surface, man, right here on surface. So if there is an ending to this world and there is somewhere to go and there's a judgment.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
God loves people who work hard and try hard. And in my own personal life, I can see that God is very happy with me when I give it 100%. And very few people give anything 100%. It's very rare you meet somebody and if they're honest with themselves and with you and with God, say, I gave it everything I had. They gave it some, they tried a bit, they got demotivated, they got distracted, they got tempted. But when you truly give your 100% to something, I think that makes God very happy with you. And I think it rewards us for that.
We're not men because we face the battle and we get immediately victory every time a battle comes up. We're men because we face the battle and we stay in the battle when we feel like we're losing and we feel like we're getting beat up. But we stay in there and we keep fighting and we plant our feet and we say, until death do I part, this is me and I will fight this battle, regardless of what the battle is.
I hope I'm changing every day because that's where all the happiness is. You know, it's always climbing the mountain, not getting to the top, right?
And even if you're not where you want to be in life and you're grinding and you're on that hustle.
And there's a lot of people like that.
Get it.
Right? Yeah,
get it. Keep grinding. But also appreciate it. Appreciate that hustle. Appreciate this thing. Appreciate this beautiful, chaotic, unknown existence you're in.
Thing we call life.
You don't know what the is going to happen. It's open-ended. It's wide. It's a complete open loop experience. You don't know what the is coming next, and you're just trying to enjoy the ride.
Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up. Every single day, your mind is one that tells you, get up. And your feelings like, an extra 30 minutes, just roll with it. Don't worry about it. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Listen, it's not the popular decision. You are gonna hurt. You are gonna piss a lot of people off.
Yep.
All right. Are you gonna piss them off for the short term? Or are you gonna piss them off for the long term?
Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. Standing there lost and not doing anything is just waiting to die, waiting to starve to death. Don't let that happen. Your excuses will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you if you let them. Start now. Go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better. If you don't accept that challenge, if you don't step up and step into that cold water, this is not a good move. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. Move towards that challenge and go attack it. You have to start moving forward. You have to start taking steps in order to improve your vision, improve your perspective, change your perspective, make some kind of progress. And worst case scenario, you figure out that you walked the wrong direction. Okay, now you can walk in the other direction. I'm gonna go forward, I'm not gonna quit, so I'm gonna go forward, bring it on. And I think if there's anything that you learn, it's to keep pushing through things which is what I think a lot of it boils down to. Do you actually wanna do this or not? Do you actually wanna do this or not? Because if you actually wanna do it, what's gonna stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really wanna do it, what's gonna stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse, it becomes a reason, it becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
When do you rest? When do you recover? And I don't want to scare people, but the truth answer is, I don't take any days off.
It's gonna be hard, either way. Being broke is hard as being successful. It's hard as all you get to do is choose which hard you're gonna be, and you don't get to opt out of it being hard. That's the thing where people, they think they can opt out of life being hard. No, life is going to be hard. But you get to choose the result that it's going to produce because of it.
If you want to be good, you really don't have a lot of choices because it takes what it takes.
These next videos will inspire you on your current journey.